Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll look at a couple of we'll talk about what we need to do as an individual to move through the days, you know, um, despite challenges and difficulties. We have to keep going and keep pushing ourselves. So, you know, um, we're gonna go through a few ideas that we can try to live by. You know, first of it be on living the hard way. Okay, life is not easy. So basically, when you live your life the hard way, life is easy. And if you try to live your life the easy way, life is going to be hard. You know, what do I mean by that? It means that you have to discipline yourself. You have to take up the tough challenges in life. And because those challenges will make you stronger. But if you don't put yourself through hard times and difficult things, you can never grow as a person. So yes, you have to wake up at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. because you need to get somewhere and you need to be there on time. It's called self-discipline. It means living your life the hard way. Resist the temptation and instant gratification. You know, in order to, in the not too long of a future, you can receive a bigger and better reward in return for your hard work. You know, it's It's obvious. It's certainly much easier to avoid all kinds of discomfort and indulge yourself whenever you want to. But in the end, all that you get from that approach is not much. You know, they're just fleeting pleasures now and at the expense of your future. Is that what you want? Right? I'm pretty sure that's not what you want. Now, let me give you an example. Consider somebody that is weak-willed, who, when faced with challenges, immediately opts out. How likely is this person to achieve anything substantial in life if their primary value is to feel comfortable? How is this person going to manage a crisis that they must face as an individual, as a person living in this life? Even relatively a small insignificant thing can become an insurmountable problem for such a person, an obstacle for a person who's been living a sheltered life. Right? Hard life makes you hard, tough life makes you tough, easy life makes you weak. Okay? Because if you want an easy life, you will try all means necessary to avoid difficulties and disagreeable situation. But life is full of difficulty and disagreeable situation that you have to face as an individual. Now, let's contrast that with a person who voluntarily makes his or her life hard. Here, take on the hard challenges. They seek out and welcome challenges as an opportunity to grow. Each self-imposed affliction strengthens them so that fewer and fewer difficulties in life can ever overwhelm them. Day by day, they immunize themselves against problems precisely because they seek them out. When life deals them an unexpected blow, what they do? They are ready to handle it because thanks to living their life the hard way, they are always ready for hardships. You see, it boils down to our choices, right? Your choices that you made right now is right now, but the consequences of many of these choices will transcend a lifetime. Take for instance, if you're a person that eat poor diet, It might taste good. You're interested in junk food. You might like it, but in the long run, it might create difficult health issues. You might choose to sleep in and barely get up to work when you're supposed to. And maybe you show up to work late, get written up, and maybe get fired. Right? But if you do the opposite, make the hard choices, get up early, get to work on time, and do what you need to do, you might not have to face the consequences of poor choices. It doesn't mean that you might not get challenges as a result of your work, whether you put in the best effort or not. But doing your best, which is the hard work, makes such situation less likely to happen. You know what? It takes just a moment to make the wrong choice and jeopardize your future, like I just stated. What feels like an insignificant decision today can have great lasting impact on your future. Each choice set a precedent, and when you make the same wrong choices several times in a row, it becomes your standard. Morus operandos. While one hamburger every now and then is unlikely to ruin your entire health situation or make you gain weight, underestimating the impact of repeatedly making the wrong choices or eating too much hamburgers can finally affect you over time. Of course, even the rest of your life. So each time you are faced with a decision of exerting self-discipline and taking the easy way out, remind yourself that the choice you're making today doesn't affect the present moment alone. You also have a long-term effect and can reverberate throughout the years for something so little. So, as a human being, it takes a lot of courage and willpower to do the right thing. And that's what separates us from animals. It is the capacity for us to restrain our impulses, resist temptation to do the wrong thing. Do what's right and good for us, because in the long run, what we want to do right now might not be the right choice. In fact, it is why the human civilization has continued to progress, because people making the right choices. Humans have the capacity to act against their urges, no doubt, in exchange for a better future. Unfortunately, many people live by the principle of if it feels good, do it, and if it doesn't, don't do it. That's a selfish way to live. I'm not here to judge anybody. I understand. Sometimes you want to spoil yourself a little bit, and that's okay. You could be a little bit selfish, and that's okay. But always remember that too much of anything is bad. So giving into your temptation whenever you feel them emerge is like relinquishing your humanity. In a way, as an intelligent human being, you have the ability and even the obligation to make decisions based on your rational thinking and logical conclusion. I know sometimes that is not obvious, like they always say, common sense is not common, but it is our obligation to try to do the right thing. And don't just act, on our urges alone or instinct, because we're not animals. Strive to be better human being and enhance your humanity by exercising your willpower muscle. Train those willpower muscles. Build them up instead of giving up to our primal behavior. Because this ability will help us in the long term. Your most primal instinct may provide temporary comfort, but seldom are good for the long term, except when there is a direct threat to your survival. Alright guys, I think this is where we're going to end today. I hope you get something out of this that will help you think twice when we're making decisions about our life, our future, and the environment that we live in. Thank you.